there, welcome to the very first episode of this talk show I'm starting. This talk show is called Share My Thoughts, where me, William, is going to share my thoughts and opinions with you about several topics, and I will also be discussing those topics, so you know what they actually are. So, welcome to the very first episode. I am your host, William, and without further ado, let's get into it. Wow, that was actually pretty fun. Okay, let's focus. Let's get into it. Okay, so let's get down to business. So, before I share my thoughts and opinions about the Bermuda Triangle, we first should know what the Bermuda Triangle is. So, in case you don't know what the Bermuda Triangle is and you have no idea what I'm talking about, that's also part of the reason. So, basically, the Bermuda Triangle is an area of the western part of the Atlantic Ocean where ships and planes have mysteriously disappeared in that area. It's not actually a literal triangle in the ocean. It's a imaginary lines that connect three masses of land: Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. So, in connecting that, that would form a triangle if you were to actually draw that out on a map. So, that place, many planes and ships have mysteriously gone missing without an explanation. I mean, they have sent ships and planes to have reconnaissance and try to figure out what happened there, but they went missing too, so it's really just a mystery. That's what the Bermuda Triangle is. Some facts, fun facts, just for fun. Let me pull it up on my computer. The area of the Bermuda Triangle is heavily traveled by a large number of boats and planes, which means that not every plane or boat has gone missing, but there's a lot. There were a lot. The Bermuda Triangle has been appearing in various forms of media in pop culture for years. I get why that would happen. It's a very interesting topic. That's why this is the first episode I decided to kick off this talk show with this topic. There were several very notable disappearances in the Bermuda Triangle region, including Ellen Austin, the USS Cyclops, flight number 19, I know what that is, Connemara the Third, I think, and many more. So, many people would talk about this because people have gone missing in this region. So, that's all the information I can give you for this. If you're even more interested, then you could do some research yourself. But that's all I'm going to give you for this episode. And now let's get down to our theories to why many planes and boats have gone missing in here. So, I have my handy dandy computer here, laptop. So, let's get down to our first theory. Number one, the wormhole theory. The one Bermuda Triangle theory, why many planes and ships have gone missing, is the wormhole theory. And this holds a lot of evidence for many science fiction enthusiasts. I'm kind of a science fiction enthusiast, but when it comes to science fiction, I like to have some actual research and such. But besides the point, wormhole would basically open a time travel portal to time travel anywhere in the world, when and where in the world. We don't know. There's basically pretty much not a ton, in fact, not at all, no scientific evidence of this being possible. Now, if we could find like an airplane that disappeared in the Bermuda Triangle like 100 years or 200 years from now, hey, by the way, if you're watching this in 100 years or 200 years time and you actually found one of these planes, just so you're aware, this is 2021. We have not discovered anything you have discovered. But, yeah, I'm getting off topic again. But, it could cause, these accidents because, if they disappeared then, and you searched, and you try to go search for them, and then they disappeared, well, that's kind of what might happen. Also, there has been a witness where in 1941, the Navy ship USS Proteus carried 58 passengers and cargo, suddenly disappeared in the Bermuda Triangle. And no one knows what happened. Actually, sorry, that was not a witness, but that I just provided you with a example. Number two, electromagnetic interference. I'm not too much of an expert on the Earth's magnetic field and such, but certain places on the Earth's negativity can affect compasses and make them go in all directions. Like, for example, Christopher Columbus, he went to discover the Bahamas. Yeah, I think so. Christopher Columbus, he reportedly saying that when he was crossing the Bermuda Triangle, his compass was going in all sorts of different directions. So electromagnetic interference. If many ships need a compass to navigate. If a compass fails, they could get lost. They could be stranded. So that's our second theory. Our third theory is water spouts. They're kind of like tornadoes, except they form over water, and they're just made out of water. And that's another theory, our third theory. And many people actually believe that this is the cause of sunken ships and planes disappearances, because tornadoes, if you get caught up in one, there's no getting out, and then you either, if you're a ship, you sink, if you're a plane, you crash. I don't personally believe that this is a plausible theory, but it is a theory and you might believe it in. Number 4, aliens, yeah, sorry. Aliens, I don't know about this theory. I do know that there are many eyewitnesses of aliens, and, Area 51 in the whole shebang. However, in my opinion, it could be plausible. It could be a reason why many ships have and planes have disappeared without a trace and disappeared very quickly. They just got abducted by aliens. That's kind of funny how I say it, but that's our fourth theory. Our fifth theory, it's kind of really kind of, you might believe that it's like totally bogus, but it is a theory. Is the Atlantis the lost city of Atlantis. This theory states that the triangle may be the location of the mythical lost city of Atlantis, and according to some people, that gods destroyed the city of Atlantis and sank it to the ocean floor. And however, some people are able to live there and breathe underwater or something, and they have great fire crystals, or the crystals contain tons of energy, just like how you would watch sci-fi or fantasy movies. And such power may cause accidents, because that's a lot of power if you can make humans breathe underwater, which you currently can't. I don't know if that's real, but actually, by breathing, I mean actually breathing underwater and without an oxygen tank or anything else. And our sixth and final theory is that there's just really no mystery. As I said, it's a very frequently traveled area, and it is plausible that it's just a coincidence that ships and planes disappeared there a lot, because it's a very frequently traveled area, and that may be true. This is without any scientific evidence, without anything. It's just maybe just a coincidence. So, this is also another very plausible theory. And a bonus theory is the human errors theory, where humans are not perfect. We are not perfect. I mean, will you always be able to solve 500 divided by 350 divided by 700 divided by 2.5? Well, no, but you can solve it. If you were to solve it 100 times, you might get one wrong, but you could. But you could do it. Humans, guys, we're not perfect. So we could make human errors in the Bermuda Triangle coincidentally. I'm not sure, but it is a plausible theory. The Bermuda Triangle, there have many islands and places, and that confusion could have open up for greater navigation errors for oh, I found mainland, when it's actually the Bermuda Island and not actually Florida. So that could be a plausible explanation. So after we went over our theories, personally, I believe that that there's no mystery, that there's actually no mystery behind it, and they just disappear coincidentally, is true. And another one is water spouts. I think that might be true, as well as magnetic interferences, and the compass will go bonkers, sorry, and throw you off course. That's also very plausible. So those are the theories I think are, in my opinion, really true. So now let's get into my thoughts and opinions. Well, as I just said, those I stated, those theories are, I think, are true. And after that, now I have come up with a theory of my own, and it might sound a little crazy, but it's my theory. So here's my theory. My theory is that there's a portal that inside the Bermuda Triangle, where they get teleported to another dimension or something like that. You know how like in science fiction movies where like there's multiple Earth dimensions, like for example, there's one dimension where phones don't exist. There's another dimension where you might have blonde hair. There's another dimension where dinosaurs still exist. Like, there's multiple dimensions. I'm not sure if scientists have proved this, but it has. But, it has been gaining a lot of popularity of multiple Earth dimensions. So, I'm getting off topic here again. Sorry. So, I think that there's a portal inside the Bermuda Triangle where you travel through it. You enter the portal and you get teleported to another dimension where it's really just like you go through it and then you finally arrive at your destination, and then you might be unconscious but of that you actually travel to another dimension, but you're still okay and you're still there. So that's my theory. If scientists actually have proved that multiple Earth dimensions are actually true, I don't know. You can search it up. In fact, let's search it up right now. Have scientists proven that there are multiple Earth dimensions? Scientists actually do have proof, but it's not the strongest evidence, but it says that scientists and astronomers do have proof. So that's some good news that my theory might actually be true. I don't know. So maybe in the future we'll go to another parallel universe and figure it out. So I'm pretty excited about that. But yeah. So the Bermuda Triangle, I would say, is a very interesting and very mysterious place. In fact, I might want to, and sometimes I feel like I want to go through it so I can I can figure it out myself. Like one day I was wondering, I was like, how the heck did so many people go missing in the Bermuda Triangle? If many people did not go missing in the Pacific Ocean or the rest of the Atlantic Ocean, then how come the Bermuda Triangle? And so I was like, so if there's no proof, no scientific proof, and not strong evidence of any theory about any theories, then why not I just go in there myself? However, that might be a really, really dumb idea. Okay, but besides what I was thinking, let me tell you about a couple theories that I think are just so bogus and baloney and just really dumb. Number one, the lost city of Atlantis. The lost city of Atlantis was like the city in the Bermuda Triangle and got sunk to the bottom of the ocean, and there are creatures or humans that are still living in there, and there are crystals that make humans breathe underwater without anything but themselves. I think that's pretty bogus. Unless you have any actual records or any proof. I don't think I would believe in that because, well, unless you're a huge science fiction fan or you're a huge fantasy fan, I wouldn't believe in that too much because, well, I mean, you can only go so far in the real world without actually faking it and using special effects. For example, time travel. We don't have a time machine. If there is, the government is probably hiding it from us. Government, if you're watching, I know that you're hiding a time machine from us. Yeah, I see you. Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure the government hides stuff from us. Which is a reason to not cause mass hysteria. But that's a theory I think is really bogus. And in fact, that's the only theory I would say is really, really bogus. The rest of it is, for example, aliens. That could be possible. There are many eyewitnesses. There's Area 51. I mean, yeah. So that's kind of what I think. So I've shared all of my thoughts and opinions about the Bermuda Triangle. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.